Hello everyone, my name is Lacey Coburn and this is my Newbery presentation. This is Kwame Alexander. He's a poet and an author of many books, 18 total. He's a 46-year-old man and lives in Northern Virginia. The crossover won the John Newbery Medal in this 2015 year. This won the most distinguished contribution to American literature for children. Mr. Alexander was deemed phenom in a poetry world by the Charleston City paper in South Carolina. Kwame served on an advisory board with Nikki Giovanni's The Best 100 African American Poems. His other notable work is The Acoustic Rooster and His Barnyard Band. Award-winning children's book, this book was illustrated by New York Times best-selling illustrator Tim Bowers and published by Sleeping Bear Press in September of 2011. Mr. Alexander is a part of a literacy program called Book in a Day. This empowers young people, and with this, he believes poetry can change the world. In 72 schools across the United States, Canada, and the Caribbean, there are 3,000 student authors. Other than his books, he has a collection of his own writings that can be found at the George Washington University Gelman Library. Some interesting facts about Mr. Alexander is that he travels the world to conferences to plant seeds about the love of literacy. He is also involved in many organizations. Leap for Ghana is one. It's an international literacy project that builds libraries, trains teachers, and empowers children through literature. He visits schools and libraries all over the country and has owned many publishing companies. Also, has written many stage and television productions. Mr. Alexander not only trains teachers, but he also taught in a high school. Along with that, he produced jazz music and book festivals. After learning a few things about Mr. Alexander, we finally get to his book, The Crossover. This is the John Newbery Medal winner. This is a poetry novel about two twin brothers who absolutely love basketball. As I researched about Mr. Alexander, I saw some quotes from him about his book. One is, "This book is now going to be in the hands of a whole lot of boys and girls who wouldn't necessarily have had the chance." The last quote I found was, "Sometimes fresh and funny, sometimes sad and painful, but always move the story along in a compelling way." As I read about Mr. Alexander, I noticed that he is a selfless person. He is funny, and he tries to care about more people other than himself. He wants his readers to have fun, but be inspired as well.